Friday Night Lights takes a different day and also plays under the sun.
The Colts will try and buck the Knights in basketball action.
And the Leaside Flames try to snuff out Vaughn on the ice.
Centennial Sports TV starts now. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Centennial Sports TV. I'm Joe Del Busso.
And I'm Mark Goujon.
If you're watching on Rogers Television, we thank you for the local support.
And if you're watching online, close those Grumpy Cat memes and please pay attention. We all love Friday Night Lights. Unfortunately, we were denied such a luxury and had to replace those Friday Night Lights with Thursday Day Daylight. But football is football no matter what day of the week, so roll me some highlights. It's East York and Leaside. Leaside coming in 2-1-1. East York's record was 1-2. Chris Larson, starting QB, receiver, and defensive end, probably the team cook, and that's Brenton Hall, wide receiver for Leaside. East York starts the game on the right note, winning the coin toss. All important, they choose to receive the ball. Midway through the first quarter, Leaside QB Aiden McFadden finds Hall with a beautacious catch, and he'll run it in for a 25-yard touchdown. He puts the Lancers up early, but they are far from finished their first half domination. Getting ready for more, Chris Larson throws a bomber intended for Jonathan Ludy, but he gets, I suppose, picked off, but he's just waiting for it. Bryson Williams standing there. Williams weaves through the Giants, returns it for 53 yards. Doesn't make it for the touchdown, but the next play they do, putting them up 17-0 at the half. Time for some motivational speeches.
All of a sudden, you got the head on sideways. Come on, you're better than this. Much better than this. Play your football.
What's we need? Offense and defense. We're not taking our foot off the pedal. We're going to ram this down their throat. No way I'm taking an L today. No way in hell. Yo.
He immediately makes good on his speech. Boom! He takes down Hall. Hall gets up. He's doing okay. He'll factor into the game later. On the next play, McFadden on the rush. Who takes him down? Oh, look out. It's Chris Larson. Later, it's another East York possession. Larson, he gets a snap, a nice little fake, and he'll run it 23 yards. He's going one way on the field. Just wait for it. He ends up crossing the whole thing. On the ensuing play, it's Larson again, this time with a fake to Brad Innes. Everyone goes after Innes. Larson runs it in. This kid is all over the place. The crowd goes bananas, and what I have only been hearing it as school spirit. Didn't really have it myself. Larson wasn't done yet. Another Leaside possession within field goal range. Keep your eyes on number 7. He blocks the ball. Where'd he come from? Sean Mark picks it up. He goes all the way. Or does he? The fast back check takes him down at the 3-yard line. Leaside's not going quietly though. I hope he didn't forget about Brenton Hall. He'll take a pass from McFadden. Nifty little ballerina move to spin. Here we go. He takes it all the way. Here we go. He's putting Leaside up 24-14. Show some love to the goalpost and to the field with his little celly. And then we got the last minute of the game. East York possession. Ludy finds Brad Innes with a 30-yard bullet. Not quite enough for the touchdown and the comeback, but the next pass is. He finds him again, 23 yards. Gonna put them in 24-22 range. Too close, but didn't quite make it all the way. Leaside does not complete the comeback. We talked to Brenton Hall after the game, who had his shirt off, but his game was on.
I knew what my team needed. I knew we needed that touchdown to keep the lead on the late touchdown. So yeah, I went out there and did my best, pushed it, didn't give up, kept moving my feet. Yeah, that's what I gotta do.
We switched to basketball on a somber note. While performing at a high school in Halifax, the Toronto Raptors mascot tore his Achilles tendon and will miss the entire 2013-14 season. The Raptor, considered one of the best mascots in the NBA, is known for his charisma, acrobatics, and for devouring referees. From all of us at Centennial Sports TV, wish you, the Raptor, a speedy recovery. Sticking with ball, we caught our men's team in action last week as they hosted Niagara College Knights. Niagara College Knights first up a 30-point exhibition win over Seneca. Centennial 1-1 in preseason action. Look at that crowd piece. Captain Justin Jarrett off to a good start, drains the 3. And he can also, put layups in too. Pretty good ball player. Big man Tristan Stern will not be outdone by his captain. Monster dunk. Let's watch that in slow motion, courtesy of our greatest fan in the world, Anson Henry. Kendall Wilson will steal and drain the layup. The Colts will be up by 10 after the first quarter. The lone Niagara fan in the stands yells to get her team and act together, and they listen. Tyler Rogers will get the and one, and Aiden Alize Minty, remember that long name, will drain the layup. And who else but Levington Makuna to cap off this run with the three-pointer. Niagara will bring the score within 4 at halftime, 36-32. Pick it up in the third now. Stern dishes to Malcolm for the layup. And then a big defensive play by Stern with a huge block. Justin Jarrett will take it back and throw in the layup. The Colts are clicking now. 3 three-pointers in a row for the team. Let's watch. There's one. Hold on. There's 2. And Mark, what do you think happens this time?
Joe, you're going to have to tell me.
There's 3.
Ooh.
Call it a triple tray. Never call a timeout, and uh-oh. Special drink. Alize Minty, remember that name? Comes out of the timeout possessed, drains the 3. Then he'll dish and get an assist on another 3. And why not? Steal the ball, take the pass, and drain another 3 for himself. Centennial coach Jim Barkley will call a timeout to get this team back on track. Wilson comes out of the timeout in a fury. 2 back-to-back layups to seal the victory for the Colts. Here comes number 2. The Colts will take it 85-80. Rookie Kendall Wilson and captain Justin Jarrett talked to us after the game.
Yeah, first couple games I was pretty uncomfortable, trying to adjust to everything, but after today I'm starting to understand how it's going to go at this level.
Right now, I'm just trying to do whatever my team needs me to do right now. If it's make that big shot, it's make that big shot. If it's make that pass, then I'm just trying to get W's out of it.
Say bye to your Centennial Colts men's soccer team, but not for too long. After compiling a 5-1-2 record in the regular season and a second-place finish in the OCAA East, the Colts earned a first-round bye in the 2013 playoffs. While the Colts were resting, Sheridan knocked off Redeemer 2-1 for the right to play Centennial in the quarters this Sunday at Progress Field. The Colts will definitely be in tough as the Bruins led the league in goal differential at +22 and surrendered only 4 goals in 8 regular season games. Kickoff is Sunday at 1, and of course Centennial Sports TV will be there to cover it.
When we come back, the Flames try to burn down the island.
And we at CSTV begin a new local tradition.
Have you ever wanted to work in the sports media industry? Centennial College offers a post-grad sports journalism program that will give you the skills and guidance needed to start your own career in sports media. Centennial College provides students with the opportunity to work in real-life newsroom, radio, and television studio environments. Turn your passion into a sports career today. Check out centennialcollege.ca for more details.
Welcome back. Joe, I have a question for you. Do you enjoy ice sports?
Yeah, I've been known to play a ringette game or 2.
Ringette, you slay me. I'm talking about hockey.
Oh, well, in that case, I got something for you. The minor bantam Leaside Flames competed in the Don Mills Classic final this weekend. Roll it. We'll pick things up at the Civitan Arena between the visiting Vaughan Rangers in white and the hometown Leaside Flames. First period now, Jordan Greto throws a puck on net from the half boards and Finn Webb gets a piece but number 91, Gianfranco Giulieppo, bangs in the rebound. 1-0 Rangers. Minutes later, puck is flipped out of the zone and onto the stick of Joseph Capone. He feeds Jordan Greto on the 2-on-1, who fans on the shot. But it fools Finn. 2-0 Rangers. Look at that celebration. Pick things up in the second now. Leaside will get one back. Henry Steves, the nice move through center. He breaks in and feeds Liam Frake. Remember that name. He beats Johnny Sinopoli 2-1. Then, Vaughn turns it over through center. Frake sprints into the zone, slams on the brakes, and beats Sinopoli to tie the game. That's his second. Someone get this kid a contract. On to the third. Woodley sends in the Flames with the stretch pass across the empty net. But he can't bury it. Can someone please let number 15 know that it didn't go in? We're going to overtime. Here's the first frame. Check out the bottom of your screen. Giulieppo breaks his stick while calling for a pass. It comes, but he stops playing. Leaside comes back in transition. Pass to Frake, remember that name, beats Sinopoli with a dipping shot at the buzzer. It's Hack-Trick Cole, wins the championship, right? Wrong. The buzzer sounded just before the puck went in, and the Rangers have a second life. Captain Francesco Perry is the first Ranger to realize, quick, Keeps, get your gear back on. But moments into the second frame, Giulieppo loses the draw. Ewan Russell sends a puck on net, and guess who? Yeah, you guessed it. Liam Frack buries the tournament winner. That's his hat trick. Here comes the team, pouring off the bench in joyous celebration. The hometown Leaside Flames are the 2013 Thanksgiving Classic champions with a 3-2 overtime victory over the Vaughan Rangers. Always good to see some sportsmanship here as the two teams will shake hands. And there's no surprise here. Liam Frack is awarded the Player of the Game honors. Leaside Flames Bantam Select Tournament champions, sunglasses and all.
And now we go from the Leaside Flames to the Leaside Flames. Pee Wee AA GTHL this time. Same name, same game, different team. Please bear with me. It's Markham Islanders visiting the Leaside Flames. And we've got Beldo starting things off with a nifty behind the back Datsukian pass that puts it right in front of the net. The kids make no mistake, it's 1-0 early for Markham. A big goal to start the game for the Young Bucks. Later in the first, things are getting a little chippy and Royce takes a cross-checking penalty. Not the best way to help your team when you're down a goal, but Royce evidently unhappy with the call was slow to the box. He's just showing the refs who's boss. Luckily, nothing on the power play for Markham except for this great individual effort. Looking lug mode on Kopitar there, but it was no goal. Markham did end up scoring to end the period 2-0. It was all Islanders again to start the second, showing off their speed and strength. The little guys could really move. Plowing through the offensive zone, Markham drew another penalty on the right of your screen there, interfered on a good scoring chance, and their offensive weapons prepared to take the ice like a couple of Vikings ready to pillage. But in a messy shorthanded play, Royce jams in a rebound to cut the lead in half. He's doing it all in the box and on the score sheet. Late in the third, 3-1 Markham, and Leaside goalie Jason Champion has to sit up again, lives up to his name. This massive stop keeps his team in it. The parents are thrilled, someone's parents at least. Champion stumbles to the bench for the extra attacker. He can barely get out there in time. Leaside pops one, but it's just too little too late. A close one between the two rivals. Markham takes it 3-2 after a heated battle. Islanders assistant coach Sandro Gallo has more.
Our game plan was to work hard, never stop your feet from moving, and just get on that puck. One man deep, two men high. We had to force our forwards to get in. We wanted to establish a great forecheck. We've been down the last 3 games. We wanted to get a good jump, and we did. And we were lucky to hold on and end up with a 3-2 victory.
Hey, East York, do you want to know what we did on Thanksgiving?
We took our own CSTV crew, us definitely included, and went to Withrow Park to start a brand new Thanksgiving tradition.
That's right. To help us from our production crew, we started the EYBHTC, or for short, the East York Ball Hockey Thanksgiving Classic. Let's take a look. We wanted to come out here at East York in Withrow Park to stop as the first ever Thanksgiving Day Classic hockey game.
Well, we came out originally to try to have some fun and show people that just because we're talking about sports all the time doesn't mean we can't do it. Evidently, that's not the case.
Pick any three of those kids and they would give a better game than I had just now.
I like the turnout we had. It'd be nice if some of the turnout involved defensemen, but what you gonna do?
You know, man, I think we really need to stick to the desk. I don't think we should pursue our hockey careers.
Joe Del Busso was as good a partner on the ice as he was in the studio. Take that as you will.
Marcus' defense partner was like Shea Weber without the skill.
My 2D, Del Busso and Goujon, were just brutal. Like, they'd never seen a hockey rink before.
Lanny was upset with me. It is what it is.
Joe and I didn't look too comfortable out there. One person said it's like we'd never seen ice before, which is ridiculous because, as you can see, we're actually playing on the ground. There's no ice at all. He had one play where it looked like he was passing it to himself. He was moving so fast. And then he scored on Lanny, no surprise there, but Justin's something special.
Justin passed to himself. I had never seen it before in hockey. I think he might need to go through some testing in order to prove that he's not, unnatural, I guess you could say.
When I first found out that I was playing against two people and one of them was Joe, I wasn't really worried at all. I think it was relatively easy to win it.
Coming back, we hit the gym to beef up a little differently.
And Melbourne gets pepped up in red and black.
Stay tuned.
Have you ever wanted to work in the sports media industry? Centennial College offers a post-grad sports journalism program that will give you the skills and guidance needed to start your own career in sports media. Centennial College provides students with the opportunity to work in real-life newsroom, radio, and television studio environments. Turn your passion into a sports career today. Check out centennialcollege.ca for more details.
Welcome back to Centennial Sports TV. We've still got some incredible local stories to get through.
That we do, Joe. Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror and wondered, how do I get stronger, and does the public really realize how weak I am? I do every day. Perhaps StrengthBox can help you. Centennial Sports TV went to speak with founder Craig Carver, who's brought a method of conditioning using natural movement to East York.
StrengthBox was really started in January 2010, and it was a little out of frustration of what was currently offered in the marketplace. So I wanted to find some kind of solution where we could combine traditional strength and conditioning, because there's a lot of value in that, with some natural movement stuff, which hasn't been done a lot in a gym term environment. I worked in the corporate world for many years in marketing, so it was only later in life, I'm in my mid-50s now, that I transitioned into this stuff by starting taking courses and certifications and things like that. But I've been able to get a lot of experience from what I've had to go through in order to keep young and keep fit and transfer that to my clients. The people that come here have a lot of fun. So workouts go back and forth between, some of them are pretty tough, and others, like today's workout, is actually pretty playful. And people love that because people are laughing, people are having a good time, and they don't even realize that they're exercising necessarily. So you mix those two together and you get pretty good results out of people. I love the experience here and I love my job. I have a passion for coaching and for inspiring people. Hopefully I inspire people.
We've really been able to develop a strong community and very tight-knit group here, and people with different goals and different expectations, and one really cool thing that I've noticed in our clients here is they're willing to overcome certain fears, whether it's jumping up on a box or climbing the structure here or flipping a tire. These are things that other people, other clients from other gyms would have been scared to do. But over time here, we're able to coach them and get them to do things that they would have been scared of doing before.
Who likes martial arts? I do. So does Mike Stesney. Let's check it out.
The Toronto Kickboxing and Muay Thai Academy is one of the city's newest and most successful combat training facilities. Centennial Sports TV dropped by to see how this martial arts sport is helping shape some of East York's youth.
The confidence, I think that's a big thing, and the discipline. It really motivates them to follow instructions and really believe in themselves and just keep pushing forward and not stopping. I think that's a really big thing. I find, because it is quite individual sport, but at the same time you are working as a team. I find a lot of times when kids are on like team sports, they really depend on the other kids, and sometimes there'll be other kids who are at a higher level as them, so they'll rely on them to kind of take their fall. The kids have to really believe in themselves to keep pushing forward. I think when kids first start, they can be a little hot-headed and think that when they want to fight, like, or do Muay Thai, that's all about fighting and beating people up, but it is also a defensive sport, and it's, if you've ever heard anyone who's learned a martial arts, it's like the last line of defense. Like, you're not the one to attack people. It's a discipline, it's a sport. It's not out to hurt people.
Well, my kid's been exposed to a couple different martial arts. My daughter's been in it, she's 3, she's 8 now. Vasili's been in it since 3, he's 5 now. But for this one specifically, I find it more hands-on, very practical. The teachers are great with them. They make it a point, this is only to be used here. It's just self-control, but also confidence at the same time, I found in this place.
And I think it creates a humbleness with the kids, and they know when to step back from a situation and to remain cool-headed, because a lot of times, that's what we teach them. When they step in the ring, either they get like frozen or they get overwhelmed and like fight back and get really angry. It teaches them to kind of collect themselves very quickly.
And, this opened up, I believe, in January of this year, and I introduced the kids to it. They got excited because I was doing it as well, and they've been here and haven't looked back. They love it. They love it.
We went to Malvern for the party of a lifetime. Check it out.
Welcome to the 5th annual Red Black Day, celebrating the Malvern Collegiate Black Knights. The school, which celebrates its centennial this year, is deeply rooted in the Eastern Toronto community. The event began with a 3.5-kilometer student parade from Malvern to Bridgemont Stadium, where students cheered on the Black Knights and participated in various demonstrations of school pride. Faculty member and event organizer Leslie Gage takes pride in the uniqueness of this event.
We're the only one in the city that does this. So regarding spirit and motivation and loving your school and wearing red and black, you just take a look at all the kids that are here and all the people that came out to support us. So I'd have to say that we're a highly spirited high school. It's awesome.
Everyone comes out in their colors and stuff, and we have face paint, and everyone just kind of comes together in the school spirit, so it's nice. You kind of get to know new people, and everyone loves the day off school.
We wanted a time where we can really bring people together to showcase what Malvern is and who Malvern is.
It's just the Malvern atmosphere. The community comes out, everybody's here. There's Malvern alumni. It's a great time. You get to watch, your sports teams compete.
I get goosebumps when I look at all the smiling faces and all the kids, and especially our young ones that come in, our grade 9s and 10s, or kids that have transferred from other schools and they just don't know what this day is. It's a really great feeling.
One of those transfer students is 12th grader Chris Good, who led the Malvern Marching Band through the parade route in his first ever Red Black Day.
Favorite part of the whole day? Well, I guess the march here was really fun. That was the first time I've ever done that. Well, on the way here, it's rallying all our whole school. It's rallying the sports teams. It's rallying all the students, all the spectators, and it's showing off our school.
So why wouldn't you want to be here? Like it's a fantastic opportunity for staff as well as students to see each other in a different light outside of the classroom and you know, share a great day.
For Joe Del Busso, I'm Mark Ujon. Have a good night.